Happy holidays, guys. I hope you are well wherever you are, and welcome back to Sophia Live Now. The Gen Zs have announced their 2026 resolution, and their resolution is one, si lazima amalize one term, meaning that it is not a must for Ruto to end his 5 year of presidency, that they are ready to go back to the street, and they are saying that they are planning for a massive protest towards the end of January 2026. And they are saying these protests, unlike the 2024 and 2025 protests, whereby the government somehow managed to infiltrate their protest, they are saying that this time round they are going to ensure that everything is going their way and that this government must be shut down. You see, all this has been brought about by the recent media release by Prime Minister Musalia Mudavadi, saying that our country needs a referendum, that our constitution needs a review, and that this referendum should happen the same day the 2027 election is held. So Kenyans are saying that these people now are taking us for a ride, that these people don't care about us, that these people don't care that we are going through economic crisis, and that for them it is all about protecting their illegal positions and all that. Remember, as Mudavadi says that they need to review constitution, his office is not even recognized constitutionally. Time this man wants to want more time in office, because amongst the issue he is raising that they wanted to the constitution to look into is about formalizing the office of the prime minister and the office of the leader of opposition. So why should Kenya need the office of the leader of the opposition, and why should Kenya need do Kenyans really need the office of the prime minister and the office of the opposition? How are these offices helping the common man? How are these offices helping our economy? It is not. It is not. In fact, everything is in a mess right now. I've been following stories about the Kenyatta National Hospital, and it is really a sad state of our nation. Like, our hospitals are broken. Our public hospitals are no longer in good state. Majority of Kenyans can only afford public hospitals. So if the likes of Kenyatta National Hospitals are going down, what should a common man do? What is it is a disaster for a common for a Kenyan citizen. Because for them, they can afford to fly themselves out of the country to seek medication outside this country. But for about 50 million Kenyans, they cannot. But to them, this is not an issue. No, it is not. Yes, it is not. Public hospitals going down, it is not their issue. It is a non-issue. Their issue is, how is Mudavadi going to serve 10 years? How are they going to I'm seeing that they want to introduce, they're proposing the introduction of Senate, new development fund, new word fund, new Senate fund. You see, they want to keep these people, they want these people to have a kitty whereby they can be stealing money. You see, the governor, right now, governors are controlling the county, the budget and everything. So these people can access a lot of money. No issue with that. So they have looked into Senate and MCAs, and they're saying these people have nowhere to steal. Now we must introduce a kitty for them, a money where they can steal something out of it. These people are mad. I don't know. I said it and I'm saying it now. I don't know if you are dealing with people who have some mental issues. Like, seriously, all they feel like now is that we need a constitutional review now, as we speak right now. Just the other day, there were reports of having non-existent hospitals, non-existent schools. Some of these hospitals received millions of shillings. Some of these schools receives received millions of shillings, while real hospitals and real schools are not receiving this money. We have ghost hospitals receiving this money. And for Mudavadi, this is not an issue. This is not really an issue. That their concerns right now is how they are going to get more time in office. This is really sickening. And this is the reason the young people are saying enough is enough. We've been silent for so long. We've been silent for so long to an extent that these people feel like we are now backing down, that these people feel like now we are now surrendering. They're saying no, and that the 2026 is going to prove to them. We are going to prove to them that we have not surrendered. We've given you time to correct yourself, to act as people who care, but you no longer care. It is all about your interests and your positions and how you are going to make money. Look at someone like Musalia Mudavadi, a man who has been in government for over 40 years, a man who has been there, but he still thinks that he needs that position. He doesn't care about the young people who are jobless. He doesn't care about how this country, how this regime is now formalizing and legitimizing corruption. Sincerely speaking, corruption is now a thing that they are participating openly. It's not like it is now as it is not. They are slowly legitimizing corruption. And these are the same people who are talking about how we can reach Singapore levels. It is really mad. It is really absurd. So the social media now is erupting, and the young people are saying that this time round, we are not going to go home. We are going to the street, and we must ensure that we are protesting peacefully but decisively. So this is what Kenyans are saying on social media. We have Book 10 we saying 2026 tunarudi maandamano, raundi hii ni kufinish kumalo. And then we have KOT Socha who says it is time youths we wake up. Loans are being borrowed and not audited. Streets are calling. And then we have Joshua Okai who says this system must be dismantled. And he has highlighted there, he has listed there issues of concerns. And these are corruption, state capture, power without accountability, nepotism, conflict of interest, tender rigging, budget looting. We have judicial protection, poverty, dead hospitals, broken schools, and youth unemployment. And we have Sophie Mugure who says Kenyatta National Hospital, a capitation, impending drought, 55 million spent at Kenyatta at State House daily, affordable housing, NSSF increases in 2026, public debt audit. And then I am Chege says 2026 resolution atasi lazima amalize one term, hashtag RUTO must go. So these are some of the message coming from Kenyans, and they're saying that we are tired of Ruto's regime. We are tired of this government. We thought that they told us that we give them time. They told us that we come down, we go to talk a street, tuwapatie time wafanye kazi. But from that period to now, hakunanga anything positive unaweza ukasoma online na uridhika as a Kenyan. If not money stealing, is some, I don't know, some just nothing that really makes us as Kenyans smile. So for Ruto, the message is clear. The young people have said that they have at least tried to calm down and give you time to work for them, and give you time to correct the mistakes, and give you time to at least make things work in this country. But instead of you concentrating on issues affecting Kenyans, you are now coming up with this thing called the referendum. So they are saying that we are going back to the street, and this time around it is our way or our way. They are not going to back down. So me personally, I feel like the young people, politicians, I've said it several times that for politicians, especially the one we have at the moment, I think these people are just in their own world. You see what they are saying, what they are talking about. the kind of speeches they make in public. Sometimes you listen to them, you try to understand them, and you feel like maybe, I don't know, you feel like, okay, are we really in the same country? Because you try to understand what these politicians are doing, what they are saying, what they are planning to do. It doesn't even add up, it doesn't give hopes. It is just about themselves, about extending term limits and all that. In fact, Kenyans are even saying that we don't need 47 counties. Others are saying we have to relook into it. Others are saying even maybe we don't need to have these MCAs, because we thought that we are trying to bring services to the people through devolution and through county government, but instead we devolved corruption. Look at the parliament. It is not working. It is an extension of the executive. So, do we really even need these positions? Because these positions were there to represent the mwananchi, to represent the people. But these people, the members of parliament, they are no longer representing the voice of the people. They are protecting the executive. Is there need to still have these offices? This is debatable, but from where we are at the moment, I think there are things we have to relook as a people of this country called Kenya. So the young people have announced their resolution, and their resolution is one: si lazima ata amalize one term. So waiting to see if that protest is going to happen, or they will step back and say, let's maybe give him time until 2027. So it is interesting. I know 2026, we are going into the year of campaigns, into the year of people, politicians continuing with their lies, because to me, it is all about lies. It has been about lies. There is nothing new they are going to tell us. There is nothing new they are going to promise us. In fact, the 2022, they promised us a lot, but nothing is happening. They never even work on what they promised us during the last election. So let's wait and see how it is going to go. But I can tell you that people are so angry, people are so mad. The talk about referendum is out of the picture, and people feel like maybe these people are not mentally okay. Maybe we are complaining, but these people are not mentally okay or mentally stable. So I don't know how it is going to be, but for me, I think that it is interesting, and I like the fact that Kenyans are now taking politics seriously. They are now understanding that their rights, and they now want to have a good country, because for politicians, they have stolen from us for a long period of time, and Kenyans are saying enough is enough. So that is it from me for now, and thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.